Oh man. How you guys all doing today? You guys all ready for some Will It Kill? How we all doing? Are we okay? It's been some time. We've just been busy as the thing. Like because of all the slams, because of all the traveling that I've been doing, there's just a lot of things happening, you know? As usual, you guys know how the game works. It's pretty straightforward. I'm going to play a clip of a fighting game character in mortal peril. You're gonna bet channel points on whether it kills or not. If you are correct, you will be rewarded with the channel points of your fellow viewer through clips that you, the viewers, have submitted. So don't blame me for all of your folly. And Teo's clocked in. He's got his cute little tie on. You can't see it though because he's sleeping. Without further ado, are we ready? Are you guys feeling prepared? Limbered up? You've had time to like sort of meditate and get ready for this Will It Kill. This is your chance to show me that you've thought while you've been gone. You've been using that old noggin of yours and you're ready to go. We're gonna kick it off not with King of Fighters and also not with some Street Fighter, but something right in the middle.
But he's gotta take out an entire Morrigan. Can John Choi pull off another ridiculous comeback, or will Silent Scope be able to double jeopardy? And there's the beautiful thing about—
Alrighty then, chat room. Sagat, ratio 2, you know the vibes. He's known to be doing a little bit of damage. You bet the house on this. We're starting with the house. Why not with a car, a washing machine? Why not just like simmer down a bit? This is a long show. I bet my dog. Okay, you should have bet that other guy's house instead. 66% of the votes in on yes. 34% of the channel points are in on no. Let's find out if John Choi Sagat is killing or not. I also bet that guy's house. If I'm wrong, that guy's homeless. Not me though. Super. The dizzy. Jumping. Doom. Level 1. Not enough. I'm sorry to say, despite that one guy's house on the line, I'm afraid it did not kill. You see people in the chat, C Groove ass. Isn't it nice to be back? All you people who voted yes, aren't you all happy that we have another show? It's been so long now. You've waited so long to get back here and you just lose your channel points immediately and you're like, well, we've got kind of an old school vibe to kick things off. Similarly, a little 3S action for you all. Canadian. Alrighty then, chat room. A little throw action. Why is he kneeing his nuts? Not only is it he kneeing his nuts, but like him and his 6 homies are too. I'm betting my second house on this. When are you guys gonna learn? You gotta stop taking responsibility. You need to start betting other people's houses. Bet your sister's cousin's girlfriend's dog house. Don't bet your own house on this, man. It's too early in the show. If you're betting your own house every time, you're gonna have no houses. How many houses you got? Hold on a minute. You might be revealing information that's gonna make the working class take your ass out here. How many houses you got? A landlord in this society? 48% of the vote is in on yes. 52% of the vote is in on no. We got one no clip and it shook the whole world. The entire community just right back to no. Let's find out. Crouch medium kick, gun agent. The throw. Stun off the throw. Boom. Doom. And I am afraid for you, yes, believers. It is not enough to kill. A pixel of life left for Urian. Like, where is the pixel? I don't even see where it could start or begin. Just like that 0-2s. I'm already seeing people mad that we need to talk. No, maybe you need to talk. Or maybe you shouldn't talk anymore. Maybe the problem is that you talked too much. You were yapping for most of the chat room. The last 2 games we played are not your specialty. Okay, I understand they're a little older games, but you've got no excuse now. We're traveling to the modern era. In fact, to an event that just happened.
Wow, the wake up throw, try to get the back throw, quick take Kayla Shaw. Oh, come here. Woo, we got—
Alrighty then, chat room. A little drive rush overhead action. I didn't watch this shit. You guys all watch this, don't you guys know? I'll say yes. No way we get 3 no's in a row. I like that logic. Sometimes you have to go outside the game instead of trying to look at the screen. You're betting that guy's 5th house. That guy's lost at least 6 houses already. I think he's already past 5. A lot of you may remember this one from the stream itself because 91% of the vote is in on yes. 9% of the vote is in on no. A lot of you watch this live, so let's see.
Oh, come here. Woo, we got
Overhead raw critical art, the giggling in the corner.
He's laughing, yo. He's laughing at him.
Oh my God.
You know, that's me watching that other guy's house get taken. I'm just sitting in the corner laughing the whole time. That's just how it goes. That one was a gimme, a nice little easy one. I figured you guys got crushed by the first two, so we'd keep it a little easier for that one, you know? Our next one, some more Street Fighter 6, since I know a lot of you are experts in this game. Let's take a look. Pop the drink. Alrighty then, chat room. You guys are Street Fighter 6 experts. You got the last one right. This should be pretty easy, I think, right? Latif, it kills. You're just doing it to him like that. The Jamie's named Drinku. It's gonna kill. I mean, not only is his name Drinku, but he did drink. He's at level 4. Can I show the life bar? Yeah, the life bar's on the screen. Can I show the ending? Yeah, once your vote's in. Please move Bison. Yeah, sorry about that. 66% of the vote is in on yes. 34% of the vote is in on no. Let's take a look at this one. I mean, it's a non-traditional starter, that's for sure. Pops him with the crouching heavy punch. Raw level 3. I mean, that has a lot of damage to chew through. Drive rush, crouching heavy, EX palm, drive rush, donk. Right on the head, just like that. Easy peasy kill for Drinku. Another day in the life. Oh, you get a drive rush, crouching heavy punch from 60% of the screen away with a level 3? Yeah, it's no problem. Listen, I saw a lot of downplaying occurring, and your downplaying of Jamie might have been your downfall in this clip. I'm just saying. All right, another Street Fighter 6 clip. Let's see how familiar you guys are with this. JP, level 2 combo. Yeah, set up the portal. Alrighty then, chat room. Quite a bit of life, but full drive gauge for JP, right? He just spent the EX portal. Forward heavy Kickstarter. Turning down my stream quality to 240p and voting yes over and over. Okay, I like that. I might have cranked the bitrate up too high. That might have been why there was some no's earlier at the start of the stream. But if you at home, if you turn the quality down, it counterbalances and then you're gonna be good to go. Sajam wouldn't put 3 yeses in a row. I mean, you guys are pretty split here. 47% of the vote is in on yes. 53% of the vote is in on no. Slight no leaning on this one. And I don't blame you. It is a lot of life. Let's take a look. Finishes the level 2 combo. Sets up the EX portal. Backdash. Boom, boom. EX portal again. Oh. Another portal. Another portal. Level 1. Yeah, this is a cheating combo. This combo is like insanely hard. It's like a training mode, Japanese JP player like trying some shit and you're like, oh, that's kind of cool. That's neat. We'll never see that in a match. This is like some Taz shit. The EX portal, let it pop, place another one, manually timed, place another one as it's hitting, place another one. Like this is... Yeah, this is an impossible combo. You really got to be ready. And you need all that drive gauge to do it as well. All right, our next clip. Believe it or not, a video game came out since the last time we did this show. You guys have probably seen it. And I figured it makes a lot of sense for it to be on the first half of the show.
Buttons from Kind doing the damn thing, and we got the lockdown too. The second one, wow, that was so dirty. The second one was...
Alrighty then, chat room. Who up fataling they fury? SPG. He's German, it kills. He says box of ramen, it kills. Rental combo, no kill. That's a real ball knower right there. American flag, it kills. Yeah, but the other flag's not American. What if that cancels it out? Gato has low guts. Gato means cat. It meows. 52% is on yes. 48% of the vote is in on no. Pretty split on this one, actually. Let's take a look.
From Kind doing the damn thing, and we got the
I misvoted.
too.
Well, good luck.
Wow, that was so dirty. The second one was off screen. You can't even tell.
I'm not sure that would have hit, but hey, I don't want to...
Flash kick break, EX, boom,
Oh,
tackle, orb super, super again, and sadly, it's not enough to kill. But the OTG?
Just a bit outside.
And it's not enough to kill again. I'm sorry, even with the OTG, just a little bit away from killing, sadly. Just a bit outside. 3 and 3s, 5 and 1, 2 and 4? For every 2 and 4, there's a 4 and 2 out there. You know, that's just how it goes. Are we up points, down points, feeling okay? Losing our houses, losing the whole neighborhood. The whole neighborhood's just empty now. Up 50K, you see, you could make money gambling. Surely everybody's making money gambling, right, Smile? Let's take a look. We got some Blazblue action. The evildoer Kokonoe. Alrighty then, chat room. Oh lord, she's spinning. It would be wise for me not to bet here. In parentheses, I've never been wise. You know, I can't help you with that one. That one's on you, Chief. I gotta let you fight the demons or let the demons fight you. I don't know which one it is. Don't know what happens. It kills Shirley. I mean, it seems like everybody almost unanimously agrees. There's a pretty heavy bias here. 69% of the vote is in on yes. 31% of the vote is in on no. Let's take a look. The big spin. A second one. Chewing through that life bar. Combos him into it. Knockdown. Pop it. 4 seconds of OD. Super at the end. Blast. I'm sorry to say, it is not enough to kill. I'm happy I was too late to vote. 50,000 people used to live here. Now it's a ghost town. Chills every time. I have more to cheer you up. Don't worry. That's what the clips are here for. It's your chance now. Look. Don't quit before you can make it big. Alrighty then, chat room. Should be pretty easy, right? Little dash under, punish on the DP. He ain't got any crystals. That's true. Incendia doesn't kill. In parentheses, that's my goat. That's crazy. Just build them up to bring them back down, huh? Surely a regular hit with all the bravery points here cannot kill. But with no bravery points, 66% of the vote is in on yes. 34% of the vote is in on no. Let's take a look. And look at this heartbreaking drop too. Like just extending the combo, doing this. DP at the end, combo limit kicks in. Ay, ay, ay. The black hole, you hate to see it. Raging strike. Wall bounce. TK dive. Stand heavy. Into the super. Yeah. He's dead. He's dead as fuck. Maybe as dead as you could be, apparently. That is tragic. You hate to see it. Like, I don't even know. This routing is insane. It does so much damage. I don't think I've ever seen that combo before. The simple stuff is almost out of the way. We're almost into the neck of the woods where things are going to get a bit vile. So far, it's been all the easy stuff. I've got another clip for you all. Shouldn't be a problem for you Tekken enjoyers out there, all 6 of you. Alrighty then, chat room. Who's stronger? A black belt in Taekwondo or a man with the cane? That's my grandpa. It kills. Which one? Hwoarang? What's Hwoarang's defense modifier? What's his guts value? He's not Japanese. That's one thing. Korean guts. Bitrate is cooked. It kills. You know, the nice thing is now that I stream on higher quality, when I cut my clips for Twitter, it'll still look like shit. That's what technology is all about. 65% of the vote's in on yes. 35% of the vote is in on no. Let's see here. Smacks him with the cane. Pop the heat burst. Doosh. Misses. Tornado. Still has not used the floor blast. Doosh. And they hit him with the bada 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 bang. Heat dash bada 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 bang. This combo is insane. How are you dead from that much life? They just let him do this? Like, what the hell? Yeah, the heat burst whiff so that the scaling is better is very cool. The fact that he can do that is ham. As soon as it whiffed, I knew I lost. You saw that heat burst miss and you're like, well, this motherfucker is conniving. He's coming up with some bullshit. All right, our last clip of the first half. Are we all prepared? If you're a real ball knower on this channel, you've been around for a while, you should know. You should know what the game is. You should know what the clip is. You should know what's happening. Okay, lock in for this one, chat room.
Can you jump? Let's go to China, bro. Can you jump?
What?
No.
Yeah, sure thing.
Not that dumb.
Alrighty then, chat room. A little 5K starter. Boop. A little tap anti-air. Is that Lucy? Yeah, the other character is Lucy. Noah JD is my goat. He's about to rock it up. So you just choose who to flame. It's not like, oh, this is my goat, it doesn't kill. You just decide who you want to flame based on the moment. I see. It is a lot of life. 80%. Instant kills exist. Who can say? 65% of the vote is in on yes. 35% of the vote is in on no. 5K anti-air from Soul. May has 80% life. Maybe more. Let's take a look.
Can you jump?
What?
No.
Yeah, sure thing.
Not that jump. Not that jump.
IAD Sidewinder, IAD Sidewinder, Jump Sidewinder, IAD Sidewinder, IAD Sidewinder, IAD Back Sidewinder.
Still wasn't.
This is legit the craziest combo I've seen in this game. I cannot believe this is a real combo. This is so hard. You have to be a goddamn professional to do this. And that's like an understatement. Also, that's Noah screaming, if you're wondering. Yeah, this combo is so hard. I am very impressed. Anyway, shall we do the halftime show? This game got submitted very infrequently, actually. I'm kind of surprised at how few Hunter x Hunter clips we had. I figured people would have like had a lot of clips for this game, but then I realized that like it's probably just that every combo killed. You know? I mean, this combo doesn't. But like every combo killed. Doop. Dead. This is the thing about this game. How was I supposed to pause this? Like it's impossible. This one also is crazy. I don't know how a human being is supposed to see this and block this mix-up, by the way. You know, similar to the clip we just saw, I don't know what they want people to do. That character just flew across the screen and one tap diaphone. This character just flies across the screen and one taps you on the legs on the other side. Just whoop. Like, what are you supposed to do? I also didn't know that this was a thing in VSAV. I thought this was like pretty interesting. I've seen a few loops in this game. Because there's like quite a few, right? But I didn't realize that there was like a Jetta Infinite like this. I'm a little in the way, but I didn't know this was like a Jetta Infinite that you could do. Is it just like character specific? Yeah, you just like get hit by this and then you die if you get hit by that air dash starter. It's like, what the fuck? Maybe you have to be tall enough for it to hit and like the hit has to be a certain way. But I like saw this and I was like, what the hell? I did not know Jetta could do that. This also got submitted a few times. This must be like a bug or an issue with this stage or something for Bloody Roar. I've seen this happen before. This Super doesn't normally do this. But if you just get stuck in the corner,
What the fuck?
you just like instantly die. I don't know why. We also got this submitted. Yeah, you guys probably saw this. You saw this all over the internet. I saw this everywhere. This clip, I mean, and also I think like it's like probably a little too obvious that Rashid's dead, but yeah, this clip was fucking sick. I mean, what a sick clip. It's just so good. It's unnecessary and very cool. Yeah, the punk clip of him standing up and shit, I mean, it got submitted a million times. But you all know, that's the thing. Like, I didn't even view the tournament and I know what happened. I went out and hung out with friends like who don't play fighting games and they're like, bro, I saw that shit about Punk standing up too early. That shit was what happened. Like, people who don't even play fighting games, I was like hanging out with them and they were talking to me about it. They're like, dude, shall we jump into our second half of the show? Mentally, do you think that you're prepared for what the second half is all about? We're starting our second half with a game that's been on this show many times. A game that you're all probably pretty familiar with. This is Kinnikuman Muscle Man. Alrighty then, chat room. Just a little grab, no problem. He's upside down, he just grabs. I can play it for you again if you want to see it. That's just how it goes. Sometimes there's a little fear in your heart. Otherwise, how do you know that you're in danger, right? That's the point of the show. The show is about being in danger. And you gotta know who's in danger, and you gotta know how much danger they're in. That's the entire show. Oh fuck, I added a 0, please kill. 67% of the vote is in on yes. 33% of the vote is in on no. Let's take a look. Well, you did add a 0. But he's got an OTG, so it all works out, okay? They always got an OTG in this game, man. You gotta remember, it's an OTG game. Sometimes games are not OTG games, and sometimes they are. Kinnikuman Muscle Man is an OTG game. All right, our next clip. This game got submitted a million times for this show because it came out and has been pretty popular and running on like events like TNS for a while. This is Iron Saga.
On GX, can't get those items as easily.
Bonk. Alrighty. Look at that vicious intent from the robot. Blitz crank, it kills. Who blitz and they crank. Yeah, I mean, he's locked in. Look at that stance he's got going on there too. This game's pretty cool. I didn't play it, but I watched Diaphone try it, and I watched some of the tournament stuff for it. I thought it was pretty fun. If there wasn't like 400 other fighting games to check out right now, I think I would have also given it a spin. Clanker on clanker violence. 57% of the votes in on yes. 43% of the vote is in on no. Let's take a look. Look at this cross up, dude. Donk. That's a fat boy cross up. Like, that is a huge thing. Brings out the bat. Perfect swing. Foul ball. Drop the rockets on him.
Yes. Insane damage.
Why does this robot have a bat mechanic with a perfect swing? What about his kit screams baseball man to you? I mean, I guess his head is kind of a baseball, sort of. I guess that's all we needed. Our next clip, a very common submission for the show, and one that you can never predict. Nitroplus Blasterz. What a cool game, by the way. The Street Fighter 5 anti-air jab, pop it. Doth it slay? What the characters do in this game is so cool, man. Like, they are up to no good. I don't even know which health bar belongs to which character. Well, one of them is getting hit and their health bar turned red, so that's probably the easiest indicator. But also, if you can't tell which character is getting hit, I would maybe not commit to spending channel points. 50-50. Straight up right down the middle. Let's see what we got going on here. It's the homing attack. Jab, jab, boom, pop it. Yada. Just wind up the fist. Boom. Super again. Drop it on him. Super again. It's enough to kill non-believers. I saw a lot of people in the chat saying heart can't kill, does no damage, double jab starter, yada yada. I mean, people were not buying it. It was close though. But if you were sad about that one, you think you've become a Nitroplus expert and it doesn't work out. And that's okay, because we've got more Nitroplus for you. So if you were wrong before, you could be right this time. And I gotta say, this character is sick. The tackle, and look at the aura farming on the pop already. The stance, the pose, the fit, just like a well. Someone said pet the cat. He's asleep. I'm hyping it up too much. It didn't kill. You said that about like the last 3 clips that killed. You think you know what's going on in my life, and you're just so wrong. And that's the craziest part. No faith. 50-50. Let's take a look. Look at this. Just boom, rush right through, pop it. Bro, why she got a gun? Where does the gun come from? Why is she doing so much gun fu? A paraglider? From where? And why? Why? Like, how are these two things connected? Boom. Why does she have a gun? Why does she have a paraglider? Why is the other person dead? I'm not sure, but that's how the show works. I didn't know she had a gun. Nobody didn't tell you she didn't have a gun. No one was like, you know what, she doesn't have a gun. Like, I don't know, you could have maybe deduced if you'd done some critical thinking. Wait, isn't that a gun up here? Is that not a gun? What is that? It's a fancy cell phone? What is a gun if not a fancy cell phone? Our next clip is also a game that's been on here many times, by the way. Phantom Breaker Omnia. Let's take a look. Fight. Little zoning. Nice and chill zoning. Alrighty then. Chat room. It was this violent ass game, bro. They were just zoning, playing a little bit of neutral, and she was like, nah, I don't need this in my life. I'm not trying to sit out here and wait. I'm pulling up. Does she have a gun? Don't ask me. I'm just here to play the clips. Shinwaka like Kinnikuman? Yeah, who can say? What if it's Kinnikuman 666 in disguise? Shinwaka Flocka Flame? 46% of the vote is in on yes. 54% of the vote is in on no. Okay, you guys are knowing. I like that. Peaceful zoning. And bonk.
Ooh, Ryu and Son.
Knock him down. Super again. We love a super that just combos into itself for no reason. 3 of them.
Third one. Can we do another
Donk.
4?
A 4th one.
Oh my god, if there was a...
And it's not enough, sadly. Just a little bit of life. But why do we just have a looping super? And look at the menacing walk. Not afraid. How's our records? 5 and 10. 4 and 11. Mr. Streamer, please, I'm begging for points. You just gotta watch the stream, that's all. This is a stressful game. Maybe the break made the game harder for a lot of you. I'm starting to think you guys are losing your touch. Thoughts? All right, are we ready? Our next game is a clip from a game that's been on here many times. Chaos Code. DP, get out of there. A little pressure. Alrighty then, chat room. A little Chaos Code action. It's been on here so much. Look at this hit. It's a surface to air hit. I've never seen that in a game ever. Surface to air. Glorp. Motherfucker's name, Lupin. How do you even say that? Lupinus? Or Lupin? Us. Maybe we're getting looped. I had 131,000 points when I started. Now I have 1.9k. Whatever that guy voted, chat, don't pick that option. I had 68k, now I have 67k, right? Not 67 total. Like k, right? All right, the vote is in. 50-50. Another one? Let's see. Surface to air. Juggle into the corner, pop the super. This like lets her loop. Look at this loop. Spike him, hit him with the tree. What is that tree thing in the background? Hit him with the tree thing again. Turn into a jellyfish, do a spin. Spike him again. Build at the meter. Loop him again. Get the stun. Loop it again. Loop it again. Keep the loop going. Yeah, and it doesn't, it's not gonna kill, guys. Like you thought, you were like, oh, maybe the scaling will stop any second now. It's gonna kill and like it's gonna, yeah, like, are you, hello? Like, it's not even close. Nice try. You guys are getting old. Our next clip, a little bit of JoJo's.
Let's see. All right, good blocks. The tackle not gonna go hit.
The dodge into the tackle. Full life bar on the left side of the screen. His name is Panicotta Fugo. He did the little shoulder lean starter too. I kind of like that. JoJo damage never makes sense. I feel like this game and the old Capcom game are both the same in that sense. Where like you just have no idea. His name wasn't localized to tiramisu or some shit. His name is Spaghetti Sam. Like just make some shit up, you know? 61% of the vote is in on yes. 39% of the vote is in on no. Let's take a look. Look at this little sidestep. Look at this Panicotta sidestep.
Wait a minute.
Wait, is this kill? Wait,
Are we dead?
if there's no drops, this could be dead.
It could be. Shally.
No way.
Oh my god.
Panicotta Fugo.
You're fucking dead. The OTG.
You know, I'm thinking your ass is retired. I'm thinking it's that easy. Chad, that might be a sign for you. I'm just saying. I'm retired. No. 3 and 14 smile. At least you're having fun, right? That's what the smile means. This is another game that's like, it has a lot of iterations, but this specific one got submitted for the show and it's a pretty banger clip, I'm not gonna lie. We've got a little Kamen Rider for you all to take a look at. Let's see.
This comeback beat.
my god.
Oh, we're bursting out. We're bursting out. Climax can no longer block.
Oh my god. Oh,
Alrighty then, chat room. A little dash up launcher. That kick looks exactly like a launching kick that like is in Injustice. I'm trying to think of what it is. Scorpion maybe? I think that's Injustice 1, Scorpion 4-3. 66% of the vote's in on yes. 34% of the vote is in on no. Let's take a look.
No way!
Ba-boom.
I've never seen
Ba-boom.
anyone dodge the assist.
Ba-boom.
Oh,
Ba-boom.
Hey, here we go. We got
This
the
is
loop.
so much.
Into the
we're
super.
going to
The HUD
super.
disappears. The burn on the boot.
My goodness.
Oh,
The
I don't know if
music?
this will
Playing the
kill.
life out.
I think that is like optimal damage. Before
flaming
the
fist.
comes back, but
Ah.
Probably
Someone
still
call
too
Sajam.
much away. There we go. Hold him up.
Dead. The suspense, the cinematic zoom out, the HUD disappearing, the zoom, the flaming fist. The cinematography of this clip is outrageous. Like, they got Scorsese to do the kill for this combo. Like, what's happening here? What a game. We've got a game that you should all be very familiar with. It needs no introduction. Alrighty then, chat room. A little Kyanta action on the stream. It's been 80 years. Exclamation point, question mark. This gator is chilling. This gator looks like all of you smoking a fat one in my chat room, sitting here betting your channel points. Look at that, 5 HP versus a full life bar. I guess you just always have to be about to die and your back's to the wall when you're like, let me do something sick. This is the zoner, it doesn't kill, okay? 54% of the vote's in on yes. 46% of the vote is in on no. Let's take a look. Check it out. Put out the heart, get the dive kick. Combo into the corner, jump rope on his ass, into the heart, restand, double heart, into the super. Again, and it's not enough to kill, sadly. In fact, the other person dies. They get mashed out on the jab. All that work, all that nonsense, and you just get jab mashed and they live with 13 HP and they're like, yeah, that shit's not even close. And I'm broke, I bet it all. You're not supposed to bet it all though. There's one more clip. As usual, if you have channel points to spare, I would say, you know, this is the time to maybe think about spending them all. Are you prepared? This is Seisen Byoutou Fighters. I don't think this has ever been on here. I don't know if it'll ever be on here again. Get your votes in. Alrighty then, chat room. You're watching perhaps the most cursed looking video game I've ever seen or been submitted to the show. I cannot begin to describe to you the gameplay, the audio design, the movement, the command grab super. I don't even know what's happening. Look at the character's not even grabbing the other character. She's barely even making contact. Trying to watch the gameplay before this and around this was maybe the most confused I've been watching a fighting game in my whole life. 58% of the vote is in on yes. 42% of the vote is in on no. Let's take a look. The command grab super, double back break, the triple, the quad, into the explosion, and it's not enough to kill. But then you get the KO into the boom, 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 boom. Why is that the post-round combo noise? What is happening? Chill, man, chill. What the fuck? Like, you could just punch them this way. Oh, what a ridiculous game. I tried to like watch more of this and I don't know what's happening, man. It's a silly game, that's for sure. Thank you gamers for tuning in. Thanks you all for submitting your clips. I will let you know the next time we're having a show. Normally we do it every month, but we've been so busy with the Slam and then things like Evo, things like Combo Breaker, things like Evo Japan. There's always something happening, right? There's always events or things happening. So I'll let you guys know if I'm available and prepped to do another show or not. That's always the question, you know?
Will It Kill is filmed in front of an online studio audience on the last Friday of the month. If you have a combo that you think will kill, submissions open on the Monday before the show. Just go to twitch.tv/Sajam and type !form in the chat for details.